Namaskar everyone, and this is part of our series of pranayama and meditation that we are doing. Thanks for joining the class. Thanks all the Zoom participants from CHI, and there are a whole bunch of participants in Facebook Live. Thank you all for joining. Just take a couple of long deep breaths. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Close your eyes, smile on the face. Simply observe your breath for a few breaths. Inhale and exhale normally, but simply observe. Put your mind on your inhalation and exhalation. Exhalation always longer than inhalation. The topic of today's pranayama and meditation is Peace America. I thought we needed to talk about what's going on around and how we as yogis have to deal with it. There is injustice in this world. There are protests. LA is burning. So are a lot of cities in the world, and the United States specifically. On top of this, we have this huge issue, a natural disaster in terms of COVID-19. The world is at a very excitable state. Stress levels are very high. Almost everywhere I see stress is extremely at a high level. And that gives us yogis the responsibility to spread the message of peace. And peace is never found in violence. It's really found in the core of our hearts. Let's start with our Namaskar Mudra. Inhale and exhale. Om Asatoma Sadgamaya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Mrityurma Amritam Gamaya. Om Shanti Shanti, Shanti. Smile on your face. And even amidst all this chaos, let that smile ripple through our body, through all our cells, through the core of our heart. As we move from darkness to light. From death to immortality. As you are silent, please put your mind to the center of your heart. Feel the sound of your heart, the sound of life, the music of your life. Get your mind free of all thoughts and let the mind settle down in the center of your chest. The place called the heart. This is where life resides. This is where love resides. And this is where peace resides. Let's do a round of Kapalbhati, 60 in 60 seconds. Dhyana Mudra, like this. And relax. I'd like to all of you to go back in time and find an event where you were really hurt. You had anger. You had a lot of complaining to do. Maybe it's somebody you really loved. Your parents, your sister, your brother, your friend, co-worker. A trust was broken. Let's find that event and really delve into it. Feel that pain. Feel that hurt. Maybe there was enough anger that you still remember every moment of that event. Bring that emotion in your heart. A betrayal, maybe. Your rage is similar to those that's happening throughout United States. Anger galore. And then slowly let that feeling go. Let it drop like a feather from your body, from your mind, onto the ground. As if you're shedding that emotion out of your system. Let's go deep, deep inside, in the temple of our heart. As you enter the temple, let there be a beautiful chanting of some kind. A song. In the center of this place called love, you find it, you hold on to it, and peace prevails. Let's do a few rounds of Om with the intention of staying on your heart and staying in this beautiful temple of peace. Om, 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 Om. Silence. 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 Silence. Try to listen to the music again in this calmness. Maybe you can hear it much clearer. The sound of your heart. Peace prevails. Absolute peace prevails on you. With this relaxation response, your whole system is moving to a better place. As you move emotionally, your physiological systems move to a very comfortable parasympathetic tone. Let's take one deep inhalation, hold the breath, squeeze the whole body, and release it with several steps. So follow me, we'll do a few rounds. Inhale, hold tight. So again, hold it, inhale, hold, release, Anunashika, a modified version of it. Inhale, last one, inhale, hold, squeeze the whole body, and release, 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 release. Feel the gush of blood flowing all over. Your energies are flowing in the right direction. No matter what the world does, we are at peace. Let there be a light of peace. Imagine a light, a little light, a candle in your palms. And then give that light to your feet. It slowly travels. It illuminates all your cells from the foot to the knees. Imagine that light, the divine light. The light that moves the whole universe, the cosmos, the life beyond life. The power beyond all powers, the sound behind all sounds, where everything merges, that light. Much larger than 1,000 suns, yet smooth and omnipresent. Bring that light to your body, from the knees to your hip region. Feel that light, full of light, smooth, warm, comfortable light, where all your cells are seeped in. Let that light travel throughout your system, from your stomach, through the spinal cord, all the way to the base of your brain, the amygdala, the center of emotions, hippocampus. It's the spinal cord and the brain that gives us the eventual connectivity with the divine. That's where peace is. That's where the peace resides. That's where happiness stays. The violence of the body dissolves into the peace of the nervous system, into the higher powers. Let's play with those nerves, those nadis, Ida and Pingala. We'll do Nadi Sodhana, left to right, right to left. Few minutes, couple of minutes, I will lead, you follow. Start, left, right. Your right, left, left, your right, your right to left, left, slowly do the elongation more, inhalation and exhalation more and more elongated, softer, as if there is no motion, Mind still focused on the center of your heart. Feel content. Spinal cord straight. Holding your two worlds. The world below and the world above. Couple more breaths. And stop. Let there be peace at the top of your head. Let there be peace throughout the frontal cortex and the back of your brain. Let there be shanti in your eyes, your cheeks, your nose, your mouth, your tongues, your teeth, your gums, your earlobes. Let there be peace on your chin. On your vertebrae, the cervical, and then going down, thoracic and lumbar. Every cell of your spinal cord be illuminated with peace. A word which resonates with the soul, with love and compassion. Let there be peace in your larynx and pharynx, your apples, Adam's apple, your voice speaks about peace and peace only. Your thoughts are about peace only. Your eyes see only peace. You hear only peace. In your heart, there's only peace. Every joint, every muscle, every nerve it's peace galore. Feel it, feel with your heart. This existence of universal peace. Then bring that temple of peace again back into your heart. Imagine that beautiful temple. And you can enter only through your heart. And there is peace. Shanti. 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 Let's hold this thought with our breath. We'll do inhale 4 times, 4 rounds of 4 counts, hold 4 counts, and exhale 6 counts. Inhale, hold, and exhale. Slowly. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale 1, hold. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And relax. Simply smile and relax. Go back to your memories and bring in a very sad thought. Where you really were saddened. Your heart broke. You're probably depressed probably really, really down. Bring that feeling. Pain. Anxious thoughts all over your head. Restlessness. Or maybe you couldn't talk for days. Maybe you were just slouched up. Maybe you cried and cried. Bring that situation back. Bring it to your heart. And then release it. Release that thought. Inhale 4, hold 6, release 8. Inhale love, hold 6, and release 8. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Last round. And as you inhale a fresh thought, a fresh idea, a fresh newness, dispersing all your depression, dispersing all your sadness, replacing it with real enjoyment and love and excitement. Inhale. Hold. And exhale. And release. This technique is commonly used in a lot of psychological disorders to replace one emotion with other. Done properly with right intervals, it works into the subconscious. What I am asking is the world to get out of this angry mode into peace. Swami Yogananda, known as Yogananda here, is talking about these kinds of incidents, the turmoil in life. And he said that I was sitting in a movie theater, in a hall, in the booth where the movie was being played those days, in those films, reels, camera. And I was watching the play of the light and sound and darkness and shadows and all of that. From there, he was watching only that. And he was seeing the films going one after another, the light projected. And then he says that when I come out, I see people are either crying or laughing or excited with what they're seeing on that screen. They got involved, they find it real. Yet me at the booth, at that box, at that office where it's being projected from, I see it as a play of the light and shadow. There's a lot of light and shadow around us. All our senses, which are outwardly focused, are playing into this light and shadow. If we go to our childhood, think about the fights we had with our little toys, with our friends. I still remember, it's a long time back, my dad bought me a horse, spring horse. And when you spring it up, it roams, it goes round and round. And I showed it to my friends, we're all excited. Suddenly one guy got so excited, they kicked the horse and broke it. I was upset. I cried. I told a friend, I'll never talk to you. This is not right. Imagine that few years back, thinking back. It's really a silly thing. %99 of our interactions are really on silly matters. When you go deep down in your heart and within the heart, it's like layers of heart. You open the heart, you go another heart, you open that heart, you go inside into that deep silence. When you are in touch with your divinity, your love, your expansion, and almost feel that you are the whole cosmos. You are the one, and everything plays within you. And you see all those games. You have peace there. Peace settles in like the mist. This Agatha Christie stories where the mist settles in and you cut through the mist, the fog on a lake. You cut through all that fog till you find your light, your peace, your happiness. Not out there, but in there, and from there expands infinitum. That's where love is. That's where peace is. Not on the streets of Los Angeles or Chicago or Minneapolis or Florida, wherever what's happening. The kingdom of heaven is within. And there, when you find your Lord in your own temple, like Mirabai found her Krishna, or you find your Shiva as a yogi. Then the little chirping of a bird becomes music from the universe. Her breath becomes the breath of the Lord. Your small love becomes universal love. And the little candle becomes this beaming, smooth light, larger than 1,000 suns. That's where we find peace. That's where we find love. Let's take a deep breath and hold the breath with the throat lock, Jalandhar. Inhale, hold, lock, and hold it for a while. And release. Mucha pranayama. In Garana Samhita and other Samhitas, Yoga Samhitas, Shiva Samhita, yogis would hold their breath for a long time till they go into this semi-conscious state under the guidance of a guru. That's where they use this technique to reach higher levels of the sadhana. Anatomically, it's a CO2 narcosis that happens. It's kind of like it puts you into sleep. You go to a deeper state. This calm state we move from our outward senses inward. So the floodlights suddenly rotate towards you. All the five senses rotate inside. And your own dark inside becomes flooded with light. All the senses blurring into an infinite mix of love and peace. And then you use your nadis, through different yogic practices to connect with him or her, it, whatever you believe in. That happens, peace happens. Humans transform themselves. Ratnakar becomes Valmiki. Angulimal becomes Buddha-like. Anger withers away. Depression, sadness doesn't touch you. The wind cannot blow you. The fire cannot burn you. The sword cannot dissect you. Bhagavad Gita. We'll do a 3 bandha. We'll hold the breath. Anal lock, stomach lock, throat lock. So inhale. Hold, squeeze your anal muscles, squeeze your stomach, lock. And release. We'll do one more time. And don't overdo it. Inhale. Below, middle. And release. Last few minutes we will chant Sat Chit Ananda, Satchinanda, or break it down, Sat Chit Ananda. Let's in our minds say that. Sat Chit Ananda. 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 Continue this chanting. And as you chant, think about it. Sat, truth. Chit, chitta is beyond mind. Ananda, happiness. Truth, Chit, Ananda. Chit is untranslatable, crudely called the mind or beyond mind. The truth is there, happiness is there in the big landscape of our existence. Sat, Chit, Ananda. 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 Just go on chanting in your own mind, relaxed, peace in your heart. If you want to combine them to Satchidananda, do it. Go on chanting. Dhyana Mudra. Satchidananda. So many bhajans on this. Just feel one with the truth. Feel the ananda in you and peace in you. Slowly, just take a couple of long, deep breaths. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. 3 rounds of Auma. Inhale. 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 Hopefully, come from wherever you started to now, we all are at a much peaceful state. I know I have been disturbed by all these incidents. So I try to do this meditation for myself. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for being part of this, sharing. And you'll all find my meditations in my YouTube channel. It's called the Techie Talkie Yogi. I think I've sent out to the different groups. If you don't have it, I can put it in a chat here. The whole series, like probably 30-40 meditations, with putting more of these things there, and pranayama. So let's end the thing with a prayer. Inhale and exhale. Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah, Sarve Santu Niramaya, Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu, Ma Kaschit Dukha Bhag Bhavet. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. What an appropriate prayer for the peace and happiness of all. Prosperity, peace and happiness, health. The whole world is crying for all of these. Let there be peace and let there be happiness. Rub your palm. Take the warmth on your eyes. Cup it up. Cup it up again. Give it to all parts of your body, to your heart, to every part of your body that needs it. Thank you very much. Any questions, let me know. Couple more minutes, I'll stay.